wiping out.
Big balls, big balls.
That's right, it's Winter Wipeout. We turn the world's most extraordinary obstacle course into an all-new white and wintry wonderland. Where 24 competitors are about to go head-to-head in a battle for $50,000. We'll see ice-slick spills, frostbitten falls, and bone-chilling tumbles. Only 3 will advance in the bitter cold to face the toughest challenge of all, the Winter Wipeout Zone. The epic competition begins now. One will become a champion, but all will wipe out.
Welcome back to the frozen tundra of Wipeout Field. On this hallowed ground, even the greats of the game have gone down to defeat. Legends like Eddie, Fierce Dragon Moten, Shiny Happy, Vicky Kim, Vonti, Mud Up Her Nose McRae.
Can I ask what that was all about?
I'm getting Winter Wipeout started with a bang. See, I was watching some sports ball this weekend, and the announcers had a little more
Gravitas.
Dude, you should really watch more sports, you know, as research.
Yeah, you know, sport's not really my thing.
All right.
It's like this. Hello, America. Welcome to another exciting episode of Winter Wipeout. I'm John Anderson, and with me, as always, John Henson. And today, 24 contestants take their shot at $50,000. But to get their hands on it, they have to take on the biggest obstacle course ever assembled.
The iciest, frozenest, tundra-est
Obstacle course ever created.
Yeah, agreed. First up on the qualifier today, Mogul Madness.
Yeah, it's like hitting the slopes, except our slopes hit back.
Then it's on to the big balls, now with a snow debater.
Delivering contestants fresh to the big balls since last week.
Next up, the snowplow sweeper.
You can take it to the snowbank, Johnny.
And finally, they have to tackle the Yule log jam.
where there's a wind chill advisory and a bone chill advisory.
All right.
Thanks.
The top 12 times will move past the qualifier and into the second round. Let's go down to the third member of the Wipeout team, Jill Wagner.
Okay, guys, on deck, it's our first contestant of the day.
Woo! I love Thanksgiving!
Did she say she loves Thanksgiving?
No, she loves being skinny.
Well, she's not gonna stay skinny if she loves Thanksgiving.
This is 21-year-old Maggie Manalo, and she recently lost 40 pounds.
She should retrace her steps. That's what I do.
Now she has to put her slender stems in those skis, grab the zip line, and, well, you'll see.
Oh, look at her. Hang on, John. She just might... Oh, eat it like a champ. Let's go back for seconds, and thirds, and fourths. Maggie almost makes it through, but then her face, neck, and shoulders just barely nick the sweet spot.
Amazingly, Maggie is all smiles as she's on the intimidating snow debater. And that thing's just me.
Oh, that was amazing.
What, her big ball wipeout?
No, her mauling on the moguls. Sorry, I love leftovers.
Maggie now at the snowplow sweeper. Make it across those pedestals without being hit by the sweeper bar that's coming.
Oh, thank goodness. At least you didn't. Oh, it plowed from behind. Well, that's the city works department for you. Did anybody get the license plate of that snowplow?
Maggie on to the final obstacle, where she'll have to face the Yule log jam. First, she has to get over the spanker bar, across the second log, and then onto the final platform. If not, that's a cold swim to this finishing spot.
This looks like Super Mario Brothers!
Or, more accurately, it looks like the Wipeout video game from Activision. In stores now. It's called shameless self-promotion, John, so I feel no shame. That's a shame.
Look how easy this is. Sailing right through it.
Oh, mercy. That is a lot of roughage. Maggie on the slam fast diet.
You work it, girl. Maggie comes in with a sleep time of 5:34. Good stuff. Up next, professional writer, Hallie Nicholson.
Tell me what you got, Wipeout. I am going to do very well on this.
Oh, glass half full, huh? Adorable. Maybe Jill learned something from this font of knowledge.
Are you good at grammar and stuff like that?
I am probably the best person at grammar. I was raised by an English teacher, and I'm a professional writer, so it's in my blood.
So, Hallie, do you think you're going to do good on the course today?
Jill, I think I'm going to do well on the course.
I hate when people correct my grammar. Ain't nothing like a good old whooping here on Wipeout.
Language, Jill, especially in front of our grammarian nurse.
Hallie, ready to go.
Keep tips up.
Wow, she can write and read.
No, and wipe out.
Yeah, that'll dangle her participle. Gotta hand it to her, John. She kept her tits up. Too bad that sign didn't read, do more gooder and not wipe out.
Oh my goodness! It's brisk! It's the brisk little swim!
See, John, brisk means crisp or exhilarating, if you will.
Teach, brother, teach.
And little means small Little. Stay in school, kids.
I'm thinking this looks terrifying.
Terrifying? I would have gone with horrifying, petrifying, perplexing, stupefying, preposterous. But hey, I'm not a professional. Yo! Oh, I think Hallie's got her Christmas card for next year. Ho, ho, holy cow.
Hey, save some adjectives. We got more people coming.
Hey, Mom, I'm gonna win Wipeout for us and get a tattoo of your name right here. Woo! Hello, ladies.
Wow, this guy's a catch. He loves his mom and appreciates fine butt art. Jill, fill the ladies in on what else this bachelor has going for him.
David, what's your worst quality?
I've been known to go weeks without bathing, but my mom doesn't mind, so it works out okay at home there.
Live at home, 32, and you don't shower.
Living at home is great. Hospital corners on my bunk beds, clean undies, and Nana's usually out cold by 8, so there's plenty of time for online gaming.
Well, Mom's not here to help David handle the mogul matchup.
Oh, Mama.
I have to say, that's my new favorite.
Jill, think bigger. It's America's new favorite.
Oh, it's got everything. Oh, brute force, spongy-enhanced beatdowns, and the agony of defeat.
So they just slide down that thing and it just, everything just hits them?
Yep, pretty much. Oh, I mean exactly. Fun for the whole family. Oh, drop in anytime.
It all gives me the chills, Johnny. Who else is out there?
Climbing the ladder en route to the Yule Log Jam is Eric Granados.
Why are you whispering?
Shh. He's an avid bowler, John. Show some respect. It's a gentleman's game.
Played in alleys.
Eric eyeing the best pocket entry angle, and with that textbook bowler's athleticism, releases himself onto the log. And oh my Lord, taking a merciless beating. Oh, strike after strike, Johnny. That Yule log might throw a perfect game.
Spare him.
That's what you call a gutter ball.
Don't mock bowling, Jill. It takes a true athlete to eat buffalo wings during a game.
I don't think he's getting the deposit back on those colorful rented shoes, Johnny, but he does finish with a solid time of 3:42.
Let's hit the big ball return button and head back to the Snowtivator where Elise Schutz is running as fast as she can at the big ball.
Spectacular.
Good gravy.
All pistons firing lightning quick speed. Let's see how that looked to Elise on the smash cam.
Please. Oh. Well, she likes it rough, John, as Jill found out earlier.
Elise, why do you want to be on Wipeout?
I kind of want to know what it feels like to be punched in the face.
Oh, well, you know what? We don't have a sucker punch on the course today, but I can help you out.
Jill sucker punches Schutz. She hits because she loves John. True story.
First the big balls, then Jill. This Elise seems unbreakable.
Yeah, but I bet the Yule Log Jam is going to give it the old college try. It went to dark.
Looks like she's doing pretty well here.
Don't count the Yule Log out just yet. Oh, look, she pulled up for easy storage. Hey, Elise, those footsteps you heard bearing down on you were your own.
Brutal. But Elise comes in with an unbelievable time, 2:45. This high C screaming ball of energy is musical director and choreographer Tiffany Signs. She auditioned for Jill earlier.
You know I'm gonna have to see you dance.
Oh, I did bring a little something.
I'd love to see it. That was good.
Johnny, I saw her musical version of Precious. Feel-good production of the year.
Broadway babe strutting her stuff on the way to the Yule log.
If she can make it here, John, she can make it anywhere.
She may not have a terribly long run here, Johnny. Her mark giving her a spanking ovation.
God, I hope she gets it. I hope she gets it.
Of course, like, nice. Trying to right herself with those dancer's legs. She makes it to her feet, lunges. Ooh!
Don't cry for her, Argentina. Poor Tiffany. She's in her own little shop of horrors right now.
Ah, but she puts up an impressive time on the marquee.
Since we have a professional here today, I took the liberty of working out a little musical number for myself. Hit it, goat.
There's Ballsy and Wagner and Johnny times two. Smack walls and ski lifts and contestants who flew. Box step, jazz hands. But our favorite, the greatest and king of them all, shiny red vulcanized rubber big balls.
King of the malls?
Don't judge me and maybe give it some jazz hands.
I think we need a commercial.
Big balls, big
big balls, big balls. We got big balls.
I nailed it, man. I knew that was an ambitious number with the dancing bears and flying balls in on a wire, but that might have been my best performance ever. Good job, everybody, especially the dancing bears, huh? Bravo.
Yeah, I hate to tell you though, we were in commercial the entire time there.
What?
Yeah, sorry, but you were great.
Okay, no, that's all right. We'll just get the bears back into their tights and let's bring back the two kids from every nation on Earth.
Yeah, we're not gonna have time to that. We gotta get right back to the action, John.
Hey, if you want to party, kids, give me a call.
You heard her, kids. Call to set up a play date with this total stranger right now.
John, I think you misunderstood.
Really?
Yeah, Katie Fierro, kitty party entertainer. Dresses up like, you know, a princess or a pirate, makes balloon animals, does the magic thing.
Well, let's see if Katie can work her magic on Mogul Madness. Oh, looks like Katie is in a pinata party. Look at that, Katie has made it clean across. No, Katie, you're awesome. Johnny, she's the first person to clear Mogul Madness and land safely today. Katie talking her way through it.
Here we go. Gonna run. Gonna run. I'm ready.
Geez, think Katie's ever heard of an internal monologue? Whoa! Zoinks! She almost one-upped over the big ball. That's not kitty party magic, John. That's full-on Harry Potter.
Katie, onto the snowplow sweeper.
Got it.
Still cheering herself on.
Got it, got it. Stepping, sweeper, I'm touching my butt, falling, wet, cold, swallowing a minute.
Who's doing so well?
I'm ready.
Hey now, some kids like a little mystery, Katie.
Now, there's no mystery here, Johnny. She is killing it to this point. Final obstacle, U-log jam. Stuck under that spanker bar. She's trapped, Johnny. Kitty party Katie escapes, though. Hopscotches over the bar, sliding wildly. Whoa! Into the kitty.
Yeah, the U-log jam bringing out kitty party Katie's inner child and beating the snot out of her.
Get a tissue, please. Katie's quite the entertainer, though, coming in with a time of 2:41. Let's keep the kid-friendly action going with our next contestant, Steve Brandt.
Hey, kids! I made it!
Aw, what a sweet dad. His kids must be really proud of him, Johnny.
Kadoosh!
What?
You wouldn't understand. It's what all the cool kids are saying these days.
You know, Cool Dad Steve actually an avid snowboarder. Cool. Yeah, he might have a leg up on our winter course here. Surely a man who shreds the slopes is used to the bumps. That should help him out on Mogul Madness. Oh, kadoosh.
Please, kadoosh is so 20 seconds ago. That was more like zaploosh.
Well, if you're so cool, Johnny, why don't you call Cool Dad's big ball approach, huh?
All right. Big bounce there. Oh, he's falling and he can't get up. Yada, yada, yada. First he was all, what's up? Then he was all, what's down? Pop, pop, fizz, fizz. Man, where's the beef?
So these friends of yours, they live inside a television.
Just because they don't talk back doesn't mean we're not friends. Hey, who's that?
That's 39-year-old Marcus Bellic. He hails from Spain.
Wow, look at him go, Johnny. I wonder if running with the bulls in Pamplona is going to help him on the court.
No!
Well, at least he wasn't gored.
Let's find out a little bit more about Marcos.
Ooh, you know what I love about people from Spain?
What?
That you guys can roll your R's.
Right.
Say something really sexy.
Marcos.
Yeah, nothing says sexy like a jester hat. Marcos on the Yule jam over the bar. So far, so sexy. Ay, Chihuahua Marcos taking some grande golpes a la cabeza.
Oh, Viva España! Up next, diminutive restaurant manager Antonio Ruiz.
Well, he doesn't seem all that excited to be here.
Woo! Sky's the limit! Woo! Woo! Yeah! Go, Tony! Go, Tony! Go! Go!
Okay, I spoke too soon. Let's find out what he said to Jill.
Sky's my limit!
Yes!
Wow, how tall is this guy?
It says here he's 4 foot 14 inches.
Which means 5'2".
Nope.
Sky's the limit! Sky's the limit!
That's right. The sky's the limit. But the joy we get from the big balls knows no bounds.
Yeah, like a goose down comforter, our big balls bring warmth on cold winter days.
Yeah, it's cold outside, but these winter obstacles are just heating up.
Yay!
Her sidewalk got shoveled.
Oh! That's gonna leave some scars. She got freezer pond.
Oh! Youch! Right into the snowdrift. Oh! Ow! snows, it pours.
That brings us to our final contestant, iron worker Jason Ondo.
It says here he's got 6 toes. What a disadvantage.
You'd think so.
With those freak show feet, look, John, jamming 6 toes into 5-toe skis. It's medieval. And since when is this show about inflicting needless pain, huh?
You make a good point there. Hey, let's give Jason huge style points on Mogul Madness. Wow! He makes it all the way across.
I can't even watch, man. It's like he's running in clown shoes.
Oh, my goodness.
Impressive distance. It's clear he's not your average 6-toe jump.
Up and right back at it. Jason powering through the snowplow sweeper.
Look at those freaky feet gripping those pedestals like a rhesus monkey.
Now look at him go. He jumps, trying to pull himself up on the platform.
Did anybody count his fingers before he started?
Yes, he did it!
Fantastic run so far. Now Jason about to go toe to 6-toe against the Yule log jam. Pops right on there.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he sprouted some toes on the back of his head to fend off that spanker bar.
No, tripped up. Jason actually caught that extra digit on the windmill.
Oh, toe he didn't.
No toe he did. And Jason leaves his freakish footprint on the qualifier with a time of 2 minutes, 17 seconds. Which means he'll be moving on, along with Stinky Bachelor, David Sago, Master Bowler, Eric Granados, and the unbreakable Elise Schutz.
Also moving on are Kitty Party Katie Fierro, the Cool Dad Steve Brandt, and Marcos the Latin lover Bella.
Stay tuned, America. More big snow-covered wipeouts when we return. Welcome back to Winter Wipeout, where our qualifier has already given the cold shoulder to half the field.
Yeah, don't worry, America. Going into the next stunt, we have a pack of St. Bernards standing by to assist with any snow rescues.
Which is what this is about?
Well, I didn't want any of it to go to waste. By the way, my apologies to anyone who doesn't get olives with their survival supplies.
Love the bling there.
That's how I roll.
All right, still in the hunt for the 50 grand, we have our Stinky Bachelor, David Sago, Master Bowler, Eric Granados, and unbreakable Elise Schutz.
Also moving on, we have Cool Dad Steve Brandt, The Sky's the Limit Tony Ruiz, and Jason 6-toe Ondo. Just when you thought it was safe to go back in the snow, we give you the dastardly ski lift.
Contestants will start on floating platforms 10 feet above the icy water as the ski lift moves in a circular motion. They have to hang onto the handlebars, hoisting themselves over the frozen sweeper arms to avoid being knocked into that water.
And if that wasn't hard enough, the sweeper arms raise higher and higher as they go around. The final 6 will move on, and the last person standing will get a $1,000 bonus, while the unlucky losers will be icy chum for our snow sharks.
There's no such thing as snow sharks.
That's what they said about sea monkeys.
Anybody gotta go pee?
He's the coolest dad, Johnny, even though the water around him is always warm.
Are you kidding me?
There's the horn, and off these skiers go, hoping to avoid the avalanche of wipeouts that are certainly around the bend.
Broadway Babe shines on opening night over 2 sweeper bars.
They come so fast.
Faster and higher. Dead set on deep sixing our contestants into the icy pond. The Sky's the Limit Tony know he is allowed to put his feet down?
I think the real question is, can he? Oh, I almost forgot. The forecast called for scattered flurries.
Yay, snow! I got snow in my hands.
Kitty Party Katie, always so cheery. She could make lemonade out of yellow snow.
Oh, cool dad takes a cold one to the gut.
The Stinky Bachelor gets the stink eye.
Oh, Sky's the Limit, testing the limits. Ooh, who was that?
Don't know, don't care. But as a parting gift to you, lady we never knew, we give you this commemorative snow globe to remember your time here on Winter Wipeout.
One contestant sent down south, the others taking a beating and getting thrown all over the place.
Sweeper arm looking to pick up the split on our Master Bowler.
Yikes! The ski lift claims its second victim. Now, who was that?
I told you, I don't care.
Sky's the limit!
I love Tony. I love his energy, but if he says that phrase, holy flippin' wipeout! I'm gonna miss Tony. You remember that time when he said sky's the limit?
3 down, 3 more to go before we reach our final 6. Oh, and another contestant gets lifted and separated. Who was that fella?
What is it with you and names, Johnny? 6-toe Ondo, no doubt getting extra leverage with those mutant hooves, and maybe even a little push from his tail.
Doesn't have a tail, John.
That you know of.
Latin lover Marcos lifting his legs up and
Yeah,
over.
he's on fuego and rocking this round.
Oh, and the stinky bachelor noosing out.
Yeah, 2 baths in 1 day, Johnny. He is set for the year.
That's 5 in the drink, John, and when one more drops off, we'll know who's moving on.
Oh my gosh.
Unbreakable Elise, still not broken.
Flair and those unbreakable stilts, Johnny.
I got this.
Good lift from Kitty Party. Oh, let me take that back.
Don't try this at home, kids. Kitty Party Katie might be hosting her next kitty party as Bruising the Clown.
Unfortunately, Katie just missed out on the party. 6 are left. Master bowler Eric Granados.
The Latin lover Marcos and cool dad Steve.
Also, there's the unbreakable Elise Schutz, Broadway babe Tiffany Signs, and Six-Toe Ondo.
And remember, the last one standing gets that $1,000 bonus.
Six-Toe Ondo getting a little full of himself.
Yeah, that's the extra toe talking, Johnny.
Arriba!
Andale, andale. The master bowler not appreciating our automatic bowl rack.
Oh, bowler gets crushed, but look at him hang on.
Latin lover, no wipeout. Oh, spoke too soon.
Oh, no. Oh, cool dad Steve joins him in the water.
Kadoosh.
I thought Kadoosh wasn't cool anymore.
After 7 minutes, it's retro, John. You're such a kadoosh.
2 girls, 2 guys left, Johnny. Who's it gonna be? Oh, and the bowler finally bowled over.
It's all right, Eric. Go on over to that fan, dry your hands off and your whole body. Talc it down.
Back to the action. Oh, Six-Toe gets towed. Twice, but he holds on by a toe. John, if it wasn't for the, you know, the foot comes off, he's in the water.
Tell me about it.
3 people remaining, 2 of them late. And Unbreakable Elise looking unstoppable, hoping to break the bank and get that grand. Oh my goodness, let's see that again. Unbreakable Elise rudely separated from the platform.
Yeah, lucky for her, the ski lift broke her fall. And once again, Unbreakable Elise lives up to her name. Impressive.
Come on, go down. Again.
Just 2 people left, and it looks like Broadway Babe is ready for the curtain to drop.
Come on, big gentlemen. Oh!
Six-Toe swinging uncontrollably.
Oh, they're both in trouble. Broadway Babe avoids the sweeper arm. No! But gets leveled by its understudy. And it is curtains for Broadway Babe.
So Six-Toe Ondo, the last man standing, wins $1,000.
Which he can spend on custom-made socks. So that means Jason Ondo earns a spot in the next round. He'll be joined by Broadway Babe, Tiffany Signs, the unbreakable Elise Schutz, Eric the Master Bowler Granados, cool dad Stephen Brandt, and the Latin lover Marcos Bellet.
But before they get a shot at the Winter Wipeout Zone at $50,000, we're gonna knock them down a few more times. We are back and just chilling here on Winter Wipeout.
Yeah, where people are taking tons of falls, but just like sledding in my youth, I turned out. Turned.
Well, Johnny, before you hurt yourself again, let's just go ahead and take a look at our top 6. Still in the hunt we have Jason Six-Toe Ondo, Broadway Babe Tiffany Signs, the unbreakable Elise Schutz, our master bowler Eric Granados, the cool dad Steve Brandt, and Latin lover Marcos Bellet. Now 3 of these 6 are going to move on to our Wipeout Zone.
But how on earth will we decide who advances and who goes home?
We're going to use a little something called the 7-letter word.
Right. What is that?
Well, I'll spell it out for you. Our contestants start in mass at the W, and the first one to the T wins. Of course, they have to avoid these sweeper arms, plus they'll need to bounce off these E-diving boards and then solve the spinning O and the hurdles on the U to get there. Sounds simple. And one more thing, if you fall off along the way, there are ladders to climb back up at the P, the E, and the U.
Okay, but it still doesn't explain the 7-letter word thing, John. I think we should just call it word.
And I think we should just get started.
I'm gonna let you guys go first. I'm gonna watch you guys first.
Cool dad playing it cool so far.
Watch you guys first.
See where the mistakes happen, and then I'll come behind you.
Hey, that's not cool. Well, at least his kids think he's cool, as far as he knows.
Anyhow, let the 7-letter word SmackDown commence. Unbreakable Elise. And you know, that's now her actual legal name.
Like I said, staying behind.
Six-Toe Ondo leading by a Tootsie, and our master bowler Eric follows, but the sweeper sets him up and knocks him down.
How's the water?
Latin lover and cool dad, too cool for school as the pack is getting obliterated. Six-Toe takes advantage as he tiptoes from the P to the critical E. See, now if he falls, he doesn't have to start anew. He can just climb back up on the E.
No! Oh, I had a feeling. a sixth sense, if you will.
Unbreakable Elise goes for the eye. Oh, hello, sweeper arm. Goodbye, Elise.
Yeah, if you ever wanted to know what it's like to get blasted by a 40-foot sweeper arm, check out her view on the Wipeout Smash Cam.
Broadway Babe takes the spotlight, extending her Broadway run, and Cool Dad
Has gone cold. Six-toe Ando is on, and then quickly steadies himself on those peculiar paws.
Can you help me up?
Six-toe, think it through, man.
I thought you a gentleman.
He's actually helping Tiffany up.
He showed no chivalry on the ski lift, but now Ando has helped Broadway Babe up. Not only does this guy have 6 toes, Johnny, he's got a second heart. Heck, he's got 3 hearts because he just stole mine.
Broadway Babe is up, and hello to you. She's in the lead.
Well, she did it with your help, Six-toe.
Latin Lover tries again to woo the O, and Cool Dad, into the H2O.
Broadway Babe starring turn at the U, trying to finish at the T, but not if Latin Lover and Six-toe Ando can help him.
Ando, that's full curling.
Latin Lover. Ooh, que lástima. Hello, Dolly. Broadway hasn't seen anything this brutal since Susical the Musical.
One last step, and Broadway Babe starring in the Wipeout Zone.
T for Tiffany.
I thought you said T was for victory.
I knew I was going to regret helping her off.
Okay, round 2, Johnny.
D,
Go E.
P, and the...
There's no E. Wipe out.
U. P-E-N-U. P-U. P-U.
There has got to be some kind of a spelling test on our application.
It's round 2, 7 letters, 2 spots available in the winter Wipeout Zone. Unbreakable Elise, Unflappable, followed by Six-toe Ando, who's got to be itching to redeem himself.
I'm trying to go.
Unbreakable on a breakneck pace to the eye. Oh, but the smash cam proves that Unbreakable is not unsinkable.
And now, if this course wasn't tough enough, we're throwing ice balls. Ando, give me a P.
Bowler. Oh, hit by the sweeper, but hanging on. Oh, but the other sweeper picks up the spare.
And ice ball topples Cool Dad right off the W.
Oh, ouch times dose. No es bueno, Lonnie.
That got him moving, but up ahead it's Six-toe looking to put the O in Ando. Needs to time out those spins. Got company coming. The Latin Lover joins him, but it's Six-toe Ando making a move.
Oh, and where is his Ando in shining armor to help him up?
That leaves it wide open for the Latin Lover. Unbreakable Elise joins him. Six-toe Ando making his way back. Not far behind, that's the bowler.
Latin Lover. Oh, rejected. Unbreakable. Oh, recycle. And this gives Six-toe Ando a second chance. John, that's 12 chances.
He sticks the O, but he's gonna have to hurry because everybody's gaining on him.
Except for Cool Dad, who's wisely hanging back, working on his strategy.
The U. Six-toe makes it onto the U, while Unbreakable Elise bounces and gets to the O. Latin Lover joins her. Might be too late, because up ahead, Six-toe Ando making his way around the U. Oh, you will get nothing and like it.
Oh!
Right in the head.
Can Ando man up? Oh, man down.
Bowler's got a chance, but still needs some help. Oh, nothing. Unbreakable Elise. Oh, both of them are down.
Wow, one giant leap for mankind, one freaky footstep to the T, and this little piggy's going to the Wipeout Zone.
Okay, guys, it's time for the last round.
Who's it gonna be? The Unbreakable Elise, the Latin Lover, our Cool Dad, or the Master Bowler?
One more trip over the 7-letter word, and we'll have our top 3 going to the Wipeout Zone.
Unbreakable, unshakable, walking out to an early lead.
3, 2, 1, jump!
Come on!
Oh, Unbreakable, a victim of peer pressure. And the bowler,
Denied. A victim of being, well, an out-of-shape bowler.
wow, Cool Dad finally heating up. He's out in front, onto the P.
Moving easily from the P to the E, but he better not stop the long Latin Lover about to invade his personal space. The bowler on approach.
Whoa! One more spot left, guys.
Yeah, and right now the Latin Lover looking spicy. He's made it on, and oh, that's gonna leave a mark.
Still manages to make it over that first hurdle. Latin Lover out in front by himself. The bowler also on the U. That could spell trouble. Latin Lover with one more hurdle to go.
Looks like we're going to get Marcos.
Not if the bowler has anything to say about it.
No, bowler rolls right up on the Latin Lover.
There you go, Eric. Go for it, brother.
Marcos, gotta go for it.
The Latin lover's so close to $50,000 worth of bread, but it's just out of his reach. One bowler, one hurdle to go, and then it is league night. Kegler pride. And he makes it. This turkey just earned himself an extra frame in the Wipeout Zone. Joining the master bowler in the winter Wipeout Zone will be Broadway babe Tiffany Signs and Jason Six-Toe on.
And don't go anywhere because our final three now set to face off $50,000 in cold hard cash to our winner. Welcome back to Winter Wipeout, America.
We started this morning with 24 hopeful contestants, and now we have narrowed it down to just 3 fearsome competitors who've been beaten down and chilled to the bone all day long.
And soon enough, it's going to be worthwhile for one of them when he or she walks away with $50,000. But there is still one glacier-sized thing standing in their way.
The Winter Wipeout Zone.
And it is made up of several punishing stages. It starts with the bobsled blast-off. Contestants get both the jet stream and the Arctic current. They must swim over to our second obstacle, the icy stairway from hell. Contestants will have to time their jumps perfectly in order to cross this demonic staircase.
Then they're on to our next obstacle, frostbite. Contestants must navigate their way to the other side while steering clear of these giant icicle teeth moving in the opposite direction. That's followed by our last obstacle, the sinister snowflakes, where no two snowflakes are the same, except for these two, which are identical.
One of these 3 polar bear warriors is about to walk away, Johnny, with $50,000. Up first, Broadway babe Tiffany Signs. And let's take a look at how she got there.
Broadway babe Tiffany Signs' audition on the qualifier earned her a supporting role in the ski lift. Her Wipeout career took off after a show-stopping performance on the 7-letter word, and now she's ready to take her place as leading lady in the Wipeout Zone.
Cold, dark, snow-covered, the winter Wipeout Zone, awfully intimidating. Look there at the bobsled track that will send Tiffany soaring.
And just looking at that cold water makes me happy we're up here in the booth, Johnny.
Tiffany committed now. On your mark, get set, go. Launched into the Wipeout Zone and fighting the current a bit there.
Yeah, great distance on the launch, but she immediately gets caught up in the current, and that slows her down getting over to the icy stairway from hell.
This gigantic, unruly staircase reaches 2 stories at its peak. And what makes it even more difficult is that those stairs are moving up and down completely at random,
which makes it virtually impossible to hold on.
That snow falling makes it even harder now. Tiffany hopping over now to the highest point on the staircase.
Oh, she is really getting tossed around up there.
Straight down.
Yeah, take a look at that again. She loses her balance and plunges into the water.
And that means an ice-cold swim all the way back. Conditions, they look miserable. The obstacles are menacing.
Yeah, and it's not getting any better.
Going along slowly, making sure she doesn't slip, reaching for that top step. No, and Tiffany drops.
She loses her footing on that top step, and because of the snow and ice, can't get a grip and plunges into the water.
Ready to try? Sure. Ready to succeed? Hopefully. Third time, not going to be any easier.
Now, she has got to be careful here. This is right where she fell off last time. And she makes it to the top.
Now comes the harder part. She's going to have to figure out how to get herself back down.
Much easier said than done. Let's see if she can figure it out.
Making a run for it. And slides right off and back in.
And that means a third long, punishing swim for Tiffany. Looks like the weather's died down on her 4th ascent. Let's see if she can make the most of the opportunity. But man, she is hurting. Moving very slowly out there.
At this point, she shouldn't even be really worrying about time. She just needs to get through and get onto those 2 obstacles that are still ahead of her here in the Wipeout Zone. Finally makes that last step. Tiffany mercifully off the stairs.
Now she moves on to face frostbite. The object here, get to the other side while avoiding those giant icy teeth.
And there's also the occasional ice ball to dodge. Waiting for that arm to come around, Tiffany racing forward and safely across.
She has just made up a ton of time by making it through frostbite on her first attempt.
Now she's up against the sinister snowflakes.
Well, there's one right way to do this, but there are countless wrong ways. Not a good first attempt. Let's see if she can figure it out on her second try.
Tiffany looks steady getting onto that first snowflake. The real difficulty, though, comes with moving on to the second. Oh, a very well-timed leap there.
And she has done it.
Tiffany finishing strong, 19:13 for the time to beat.
But will that time hold up against our next contestant, bowler Eric Granados? Let's see how how he got to the zone.
Master bowler Eric Granados came out for the qualifier today and with time to spare made it into the next round. He stayed on a roll with a strong performance on the ski lift and the 7-letter word, and now he is ready to strike it rich in the winter wipeout zone.
All right, here we go. Second launch of the night. Eric now loaded up in the bobsled blast off while Tiffany watches from the sideline.
A couple of beats and then the blast off. Oh, fantastic launch and a cold, wet welcome to the wipeout zone.
Check it out. He spreads his arms, trying to get as much air as possible, but lands hard on his thighs.
Now staring up at the icy stairway from hell. This obstacle bedeviled Tiffany. Eric must do better. He begins his ascent with a firm grip on that staircase.
Yeah, he's probably got a little more upper body strength than Tiffany due to those long nights in the bowling league.
Well, he does have a fistful of stair padding there.
Oh! Gutter! That's the danger of these random intervals, John. The stairs drop out from you at any second.
Yes, that's what random means. And after that frigid swim back, he's up for a second attempt.
Yeah, trying to use his weight to his advantage to keep him from getting tossed around now. And that snow is really coming down.
Headed to the summit of our stairway. Makes it to the top. Can't afford to be aggressive here. That's just asking for trouble.
Starts his descent with a head-first dive.
Oh!
Nearly goes off the edge.
Amazing. Look at that strength. Pulls himself back up onto the stair. Oh, and this time he can't save it. A splashdown.
Yeah, and in the worst possible place to fall, John, leaving him with the longest possible swim. One more wipeout like that, and Tiffany's time doesn't look so bad.
No, it does not. Exhausted-looking flop onto the stairs there.
Remember, Tiffany also struggled on this obstacle, but she blazed through the rest of it. Back on top now. Let's see if he can figure out a strategy to get himself back down.
Oh, sticking with that head-first formula, the slide from section to section. Holding on to that last step.
Quick jump to that platform, and now he faces frostbite in just over 8.5 minutes.
Eric wasting no time getting to the center of frostbite. Ow! Oh, takes a shot to the head with the ice ball. Going for it. Oh, clip there, but no harm done.
And just like that, he is back on track and ahead of Tiffany's pace.
Now the sinister snowflakes, which are all about balance and timing. Oh, Eric shows neither the balance or the timing, and he just got wrecked.
He totally mistimes his jump and pays the price.
Wow. Taking a deep breath and a tentative first step onto that first snowflake.
Let's see if he's got the timing down on that jump to the second flake this time around.
Makes his move. Oh, it ricochets right into the water.
Clearly, he does not have this obstacle figured out yet.
Eric, back up, but he is on wobbly legs. He has really squandered a golden opportunity to seize control of the competition. Again at the transition to the second snowflake. Oh, but he can't hold on and slides into the water again.
You can see he never gets the grip, Johnny, and the bowler just ping-ponging down through the peg.
And it looks to me like our master bowler running out of gas here, Johnny. Needs to dig deep, move fast. Oh, and that's it. He is down and out.
Yeah, that'll do it for Eric Granados.
And just like that, it comes down to our two biggest rivals of the day. Tiffany Signs holds the lead, but Sixto Hondo does not want to help her with 50 grand this time around. Welcome back to the dramatic conclusion of Winter Wipeout. We are in the second half of our Wipeout zone with Broadway babe Tiffany Signs in first place.
Still to run is Jason Sixto Hondo, who's down with Jill now.
You know that Tiffany's here. How do you feel about that?
I feel great to help somebody. I hope I just didn't hurt myself in the process.
Well, you're close to winning $50,000.
I came here with a lot of hopes. You guys knocked those down real quick, and now I'm just trying to get through it.
Jason Sixto Hondo's a natural advantage helped him take first place in the qualifier and the ski lift. Just beating out Tiffany for the $1,000 bonus. On 7-letter word, he gave Tiffany a hand, which led to her beating him in that round. And he regained the upper hand in the wipeout zone.
This is it. Hondo versus the zone versus Tiffany. These two going at it all day long. He helped her get here. Now she's standing straight in the way of his 50 grand.
Whoa! Weird-looking landing, Johnny, just like that toe.
Yeah, he launches, then loses body control and drives shoulder first into the water. A minute in, and he's at the icy stairway from hell.
And this obstacle has been giving our competitors fits all night long, Johnny.
Oh, and that's just a careless start for Hondo.
Hondo is off the side of the stair and right into the drink.
Quickly up for a second attempt, right onto that first stair.
Yeah, gotta be a little more careful now. This is where he fell last time. Footing always going to be an issue. Solidly on the third. John, the snow is really coming down again. He's onto that middle step, hanging 20 feet above that ice-cold water.
Being both the highest and most treacherous part of the obstacle. So far, nobody has successfully descended the stairs the first time around. Oh, goodness!
Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking out there. One leg, even with 6 freakish toes, is not going to cut it out there.
Just like our first 2 contestants, he's going to need at least 3 shots at the stairway from hell.
He's slightly out of Tiffany's pace at this point, although he's wiped out as many times as she did. His swims have been much shorter.
Yeah, those swims certainly add up. You suppose that extra toe helps there.
Whoa, nearly loses it, but he gathers himself.
He's onto that last step, and now onto the platform.
And he's made it there at about the 5.5-minute mark. Our leader, Tiffany's starting to sweat now as Ando approaches frostbite.
He's onto that plank. Oh, drops right to his knee, getting up and avoiding those teeth safely to the center.
But he's still got to dodge those ice balls. Oh, and he takes a hit, makes a mad dash, jumps to the platform, and he's done it.
15 minutes to make $50,000. Sounds like a lot of time, but our bowler, Eric, was eliminated because he couldn't figure these out.
Oh, right away, may the power of Snowflake propel you.
Agreed. He fell off that peg and look at all his vertebrae rattled.
Yeah, he might only have 9 toes left at this point.
Oh, look at him throw right back off the snowflake. Jason, admittedly baffled by the rotation, but he goes for it anyway. He's onto the peg, steady and in good position. Timing to jump to the second snowflake, so critical. One last leap, he has done it.
And Jason Ando is our winner.
Yeah!
You just won Wipeout and you just won $50,000. Congratulations.
Jason Ando and his 6th toe are taking home the cash. Man, his family must be so proud. He ought to have that little piggy prize.
Truly an amazing feat by Jason. Well, that does it for us. Please join us next time when 24 new contestants take on some crazy new and frigid obstacles. Until then, America, I'm John Anderson.
And for our colleague, Jill Wagner, I'm John Henson saying good night and big balls.